No, and you're a case in point because I'd argue you're put in the freezer during the campaign. If we had more of Jacinta Price, we don't have to quote her to get her in there. She's in there anyway. More of Jacinta Price during the campaign, I suspect we would have done better. Hey, someone who you thrashed in the Voice debate, Marsha Langton, she's come out today and said the Prime Minister needs to seize the moment, I presume she means here about his majority win, and be courageous in Indigenous policy. What the heck does that mean?
Oh, well, she doesn't mean courageous, she means more radical. That is what Marsha Langton seeks to push, and she's been quiet up until this point, and now she thinks that her seat at the table is going to be given back to her, along with those who have pushed the separatist agenda for quite some time and attacked individuals quite nastily, but really not failed to achieve much in order to close the gap in the first place. And my concern with Indigenous affairs is it's not going to go anywhere under Labor. They didn't have a plan in the first instance except to create another bureaucracy. They are infatuated with bureaucracies. They listen to the heads of organisations. They don't listen to the little people on the ground. And so we're going to see things go backward in terms of Indigenous policy. But all those Labor supporting organisations, no doubt at all, they will get all the funding measures that they wanted, but it won't equate to better outcomes. We'll continue to push. What we wanted to push was about transparency.
Hey, I've got to follow up with my colleague Chris Kenny went last night with you. Remind me of the rules in relation to the CLP. You're a CLP member from the NT. As I understand it, you can sit with either the Nats or the Libs when you get to Canberra. Now, is that your call alone to make, and have you made up your mind? Will you go and sit with the Nats this time round, or will you sit with the Libs?
Sure. So the convention that sits in place in the Country Liberal Party is that the first Senate ticket, according to the convention, is to sit with the Nationals Party room. The second Senate ticket with the Libs Party room. Lingiari is to sit with the Nationals, and Solomon with the Libs. So that is how through the Country Liberal Party those agreements sit in place. And
you're not going to challenge that? I mean, this is your second time around. I know it's not your second term, you're still within your term, but I mean, you're not going to challenge that? You will sit with the National Party?
Yeah, look, that is what is expected of me from the Country Liberal Party and obviously from the Nationals as well. And there is, we're still waiting for the dust to settle with a lot of the issues that we're confronted with. We're still reeling from the outcome, obviously, that's occurred. And we need to understand much better how, as a coalition, we can come back stronger and learn from those lessons. And I want to make sure, as I said to Chris last night, I'm a fighter. And as part of the coalition, I want to make sure that we can fight back and come back stronger.
Hey, there is a vacancy, obviously, soon to be a vacancy in the party room, in your party, in the National Party room, for the Deputy Leader. Perrin Davies won't hold her Senate seat for much longer. Will you put your hand up for leadership in the National Party?
Again, I'm not speculating on anything. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment and a lot of decisions to be made within the Libs Party room, within the Nationals Party room, and we will see what happens in due course.
We will leave it there then. All right, I can hear my audience screaming down the television, Jacinta Price, they want you there. All right, we'll leave it there.